My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Virgos. It's your money reading, my dear Virgo, and it's for October onwards 2023. It is all about your money, your work, your career, all your financial situations, everything you need to know, and more further than October. Let's see what the universe, your guardian angels want you to know. Welcome, my dear viewers, each and every one of you. Whether you are Virgo or not, or you're just watching, you're always welcome. Let's have a look at the most important factor. And this is the one that jumped out. We have the dragonfly, and the dragonfly is always about the truth. Let's see what the card says. You bring light to this world. So it shows that you are bringing light to the world, and you are doing so much, and you are going to be very much appreciated. I also feel like with the dragonfly, it shows that you are now reaching to a level where you are distinguishing between the truth and desire or delusion. You're coming to terms with reality. I also feel that in the process of doing this, you are going to overcome one major challenge. The dragonfly shows that slowly you have to let go of resentment, of anger, of holding on to things that are difficult. You need to let go of things and not hold on to anything, and see things through the truth, seeing things clearly, clarity. Illumination of the dragonfly, the light that the dragonfly brings, it does work through you. You are a beam yourself for everyone, and it is so important that you recognize that power that is within you and use that strength and power to let go of any kind of anger. Forgiveness is the way to go. So you are going to overcome a challenge by forgiving and letting go of a concept or something that you've been holding on to. That's the message I got from this, and I got chills all over, my dear viewers. So let's see what else. Now let's see one more card, one more message for all Virgos. Truth, gratitude. Wow. Now it is gratitude that comes after forgiveness. It is gratitude that comes after a lot of blessings will be pouring into your life, and you are going to be healed. You are going to be healed. And I see that you're transcending from where you have been to higher levels because of forgiveness, because of the blessings that are pouring in, and because of the healing. So a lot of gratitude. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. Now, my dear viewers, we're going to go through 5 major impacts that will impact every Virgo and everything you need to know for October onwards. Let's cut the cards and start. So we have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords shows that you may be dealing with someone of air energy, such as Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This person could be someone that's pointing out the truth, directing you towards something. It is worth listening to. Another factor here in regard to this person, this air energy, and you can look at your general reading to know who this person is. Air being, like I said, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but you'll get to know exactly which one. This person is going to be giving you some direction, and this direction is all about the truth. They might be very rough in their way of delivering it because they're very straightforward and blunt and direct and to the point. The King of Swords also has another major meaning. It means that sometimes the truth can be painful, and with the King of Swords, the truth is coming at you from all angles. You are going to be, it's amazing with the dragonfly and the King of Swords. It shows to me that some real painful, harsh factors, truths are going to come into your life, or that you are going to be, what's the word? The light is illuminating for you to see the truth. And so that, why? So that you can be empowered with the truth, and so that you're thinking clearly, and so that your focus is clear, and so that you know what you need and what step to take. Very important. What steps to take with clarity and with certainty and with power. Clarity gives you power. And that's what you need. And that's exactly what the universe and your guardian angels are giving you. October is the beginning of all this. And you are going to be in gratitude once you put it all together and you are there. Let's see the second one. Wow. The Seven of Swords. When will the seven stop? She's been coming non-stop. Okay, the Seven of Swords is all about making the right choice. It is about, again, facing up to the truth and not being in denial. Sometimes the Seven of Swords is so harsh, the raw truth, to the point where we, each one of us in our own way, we sort of try to, what's the word? Deceive ourselves, and we don't want to come to terms with it. We don't want to deal with it. We put it aside. But the truth of the matter is, the Seven of Swords shows that you can't deceive yourself any longer. You have to face up to the truth. There's something you need to do, and there is only one correct way of doing it. You need to take some action. You need to make some decisions, and you have the truth now to follow up and to help you and support you. You are going to be supported big time. I can see that. How amazing. This is like a very deep message. Okay, maybe perhaps you have to leave something, and that's going to be very regretful. That's why it's so hard to face up to the truth and make the correct choice. Maybe you're doing everything to try to avoid that, but ultimately you are going to be leaving. There are changes that are going to help you leave something, even though you are going to be regretting it and grieving the loss of it. It could be leaving your job, leaving a certain area, leaving a certain someone, or making a decision in regard to someone. That could be also possibly leaving someone of air energy. Could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It could be anything. But we are going to clarify the cards. Let's see the next one. Empowerment. Beautiful. The Emperor shows that you will be empowered. You will be in control. You are going to be in control of your destiny. And there is also another wonderful meaning about that comes from the Emperor. Power and control, yes, but also it is about authority, and it is also about you being an authority and being offered a job of authority. So there could be an offer that is going to be so lucrative that you won't be able to say no to, and that gives you a lot of responsibility, but it also gives you leadership and managerial kind of position. A power, oh wow, and look at this, the next major. These are all major arcana, by the way, these two. So we've got the Magician. Major arcana means that they are very powerful. They take a big impact in your life. Okay, so these two are the ones, and they're both power. The Magician is the extraordinary power. It's like magic. Things turn out to be the way you want them, and they fall into your lap. So anything that wasn't working, now you can put into action, and bang, you'll have everything your way. You'll be so empowered that you can do anything, that you can move everything the way you want it. I can't say move mountains because that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be literal. Okay, on the metaphorical way, you probably could. Now, what you don't see happening and coming is that there is something that's coming to an end. You see, there is a situation that's calling for you to be honest with yourself. Don't close your eyes to it. Focus. You've got to let go. Oh my God, you've got to let go, and it's so hard to let go. You are torn, but you ultimately have to let go, and finally you have to leave and put an end to it. There is a situation that you might be trying to sort of resolve it and being torn between two paths. Should I or shouldn't I? Ultimately, you've got to you've got to do. You've got to take action. You've got to find a solution to choose. And you know what's good news with the Two of Pentacles? Good news is coming. The universe is supporting you to make that choice. You are at the crossroads now thinking about that choice. And you know what? Something amazing, news, information, something magical is going to take place and help you resolve the problem of whether you should or not, release yourself from something, and also take advantage of an opportunity. So there is going to be an incredible lucrative opportunity coming to you, and I feel the dragonfly is going to be the one bringing it, and not to mention the blessings that are here for you. Look, I'll just hold this up. The blessings that are going to uplift you to get yourself out of the situation and to be empowered and take advantage of an opportunity. But you have to act quickly. That's the only claw in a situation. You need to take action quickly. I feel like you are going to be empowered, and ultimately, once you end a chapter of your life comes to an end, this chapter, this situation comes to an absolute end, even though you are going to be sad and grieving the loss of this situation, but you are going to be The next cycle is going to be one that's going to be wonderful. It's going to uplift you. It's going to level you up to high levels. You are going to be ranking up, a lot of abundance, a lot of victories, a lot of money coming in also, and giving you a grand rise. Also, travel is going to be very popular and possible. Now, let's move forward to the next level. And the next level, can you see these cards? Yeah, these are what you don't see happening, coming a bit later on. We're going to take 2 more cards. Oh, 2 more messages. We got the first one for all Virgo and the second one. Okay, beautiful. So we've got, let's talk about the cutlery. The golden cutlery are all about business. Those of you who are thinking about business or focusing on business, it's about business tools, business information, business, what's needed for business. More money may be needed. Living well. Also, it's about living well, living a luxurious life, eating well, being able to have more money, more power. It is also about careers and food-related situations. Or some of you could be working for yourself, thinking of starting your own business, being the sole provider, and more work is coming, more money. So that's that one. Now, the golden heart is beautiful. This is having a job that you love, absolutely love, doing what you love and getting what you love. So it's a spectacular message. The heart is also about emotional spending. Those of you who are emotionally spending, maybe because there's things that are not going the way you want, perhaps, or maybe you are overwhelmed with something, or maybe you're happy. Some of you, there are joint finances, and they could be, you might be feeling a bit supported. I feel like, being supported, or joint finances, there's all that. And also there is situations where a little bit of counseling is needed. Maybe you are having emotional issues where you may need a little bit of guidance. Having the job you love and career in counseling is another factor. Healthcare, counseling, the heart. It's fantastic. Now, let's see what else you need to know. We got one, the truth for all Virgos for October. Oh my goodness. We got the koi, which is amazing. First and foremost, before the koi, we've got the dove, which means peace. You are finally going to have peace. You're finally going to have peace and quiet around you and everything that you're doing. Things are going to settle down. I feel like even in family matters, there'll be better situations and partnerships. There's going to be more peace. There's going to be a new beginning also with the dove. Now with the koi, it shows this is the wealthiest, the most expensive fish on the planet. Well, one of the most expensive fish on the planet. Koi shows that there's abundance coming, wealth is coming, overcoming one challenge, and there's going to be so much. There'll be so much. It's like the cutlery, but more. Having enough and having plenty. It's about abundance. That's what this is all about. So the koi. And then we go to 2 more levels, and then I'll clarify the cards. The truth for all Virgos. October. Okay, so it shows to me that there may be some obstacles in some situations. I'll just put the glasses on. Okay, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. You are going to be so empowered to do so. So you don't have to worry about anything. You are empowered big time with 2 major arcana. And 2 major arcana. Why? I just laugh because one of my Virgo cousins says major arcana. She says that you use major arcana a lot. I have to. Why? Because major arcana here shows that you are going to be so much empowered that you'll overcome this obstacle, even though you might think, oh, it's very hard, I can't do this. Will I ever be able to do this? Yes, you will be, and you are conquering it, and you are going to be doing exceptionally well with the support of everybody, your guardian angels and everything and everyone. So you don't have to worry. Okay, now, my dear viewers, it says here the gates of triumph. So if you didn't believe it in that way, there it is in another way. The gates of triumph show that you will succeed, you will expand your life, and you are having the greatest victory. You are destined for it, without a doubt. Okay, beautiful. Now let's see about timing and 2 more messages, then I will clarify the cards. For all Virgos for October, money, work, everything else. We got the first one, and it shows creativity, One more, and the other one shows pride. You got to be very careful. Never let pride stand in your way. Sometimes pride can play two roles. It's sort of like contradictory. Sometimes pride is very important, that you should have your pride and not let anyone, override what you're saying. Still, take a stand and don't let anyone, offend you or take away your integrity or your right, or that's all fair and square and all good. But at the same time, you've got to be very careful. Sometimes pride can stand in the way and can cause challenges. So the most important factor is to overcome pride by forgiveness and letting go. Especially being humble is the way to get out of this situation. Forgiveness, and I feel like you might be holding something inside you, and that needs to be released, and you need to let go of it. I feel like October is going to be the beginning of overcoming challenges and coming to terms with forgiveness and letting go. And I feel like it could be also connected to someone of air energy, very strong air energy, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I also feel that there is going to be a release from the situation, and I feel like 1 to 9 weeks within October and afterwards, there's going to be a lot of healing and overcoming a challenge. Number 3 is creativity. From October up to 3 months, there's going to be a lot of creative projects, ideas coming in your mind, especially with the cutlery and the creative. So there's going to be a lot of action taking place, and matters of family union, working well in teams, team together, team work, all doing well. So that is magnificent. Now what we're going to do is clarify everything. Let's have a look. I'm going to take the Gates of Trump and put it over here, and let's begin. Now, what I would like to know, I was looking at the ending of something, the Death card. Okay, we're going to look at King of Swords and see what the King of Swords is for all Virgo. Okay, you are destined to be very happy. Your dreams and wishes are going to be fulfilled, without a doubt, even though now, right this moment, when you see this reading, you may be feeling restricted, overwhelmed, not being able to move the way you want, constrained, at the mercy of others, not living the life you want. But all that is going to change, because ultimately you are destined for a lot of happiness. And that's where gratitude comes in and releases you and gives you that happiness. And the empowerment of the universe that's being given to you, the empowerment also is going to be giving you that right to be released. Also, the gratitude and doing what you want and what you love is another factor. Doing what you love and having everything to show that you are going to have all your wishes and dreams, even though now you may be feeling constrained or not being able to move, or thinking, oh my God, when will that ever happen? Will I ever be released from this, this whatever you're overwhelmed with? I feel like the empowerment of both of these major arcanas, big energies, shows that you are maybe emotionally spending, unhappy, but things are going to change. You are destined for a lot of happiness and emotional fulfillment to the highest level, and your wishes and dreams being fulfilled. So that's why there's a lot of gratitude, major gratitude coming your way. So I'll just put these back the way they were. And so yes, that explains everything. So you are going to get exactly what you love and what you truly need. And that is beautiful. Okay, let's move forward. What you don't see happening, there is going to be a celebration. And I feel like celebration, let's talk about celebration. Now that it's especially about this, you being released. Oh my goodness. It tells me, I just got this, at a time where you are in the midst of a celebration. It is at that time that you are going to be released, and you will achieve everything. I'm going to take this, and it's going to be at a time where the ending, the suffering all comes to an end. All that comes to an end. When you are, this is coming to an end when you're celebrating. It's absolutely coming to an end. Look at that. This suffering is coming to an absolute ending, and you are being fulfilled and happy and in gratitude when there is a celebration. So that is the clue. The celebration is the clue. When there is something that's connected to your heart, when there is perhaps travel, that you're going somewhere and doing something, or somebody's getting married, or you have to travel to do that, or you have to take a step to go and do something. When there is a happy time, that's the clue. That's the time you are ending from all the suffering. Everything is coming to an end and you're celebrating, and there's no more depression and sleepless nights, and you are achieving everything you want. That is incredible. Achieving what the heart wants. Remember what I said? You are going to be achieving exactly what you need. The heart is getting what you love and what you need. So that's coming when, at a time where there is celebration, something awful is ending. Something that was giving you sleepless nights is ending. Something that was making you feel constrained and at the mercy of circumstances is ending, coming to an end, absolute ending. And it's at a time when you are celebrating, you are going to be empowered, and you are going to have the gates of triumph. You are going to have a great victory. A great victory awaits you, and it's going to be the fulfillment of all your wishes and dreams and your heart's desire. So that is amazing. That was a beautiful message there. Now let's go to the next one, which is the Seven of Swords. Let's have a look at the Seven of Swords, and not being able to making the right choice and the correct answer being so difficult. What is that for all Virgos? Wow. Well, you are going to be empowered big time. The greatest gift of all is going to come to your rescue. Rich and wealth and riches. A lot of money is going to come to your rescue with this gift. It's going to be the gift of money, the gift of wealth. This is what's going to rescue you, and you'll be able to finally overcome this problem. So this problem is hanging because there's not enough money, or maybe there isn't enough wealth, enough riches, a lot of money that is not there, but something big is happening here. This is really big. I feel like this could be the greatest gift of all, to release you from this situation. I feel like hidden matters are coming to light. You're taking a stand, but the sun and the abundance is coming. So yes, you are fighting to defending what you believe in, and I feel the sun is going to bring you a lot of healing and a lot of radiance and a lot of success. And then we have the nurturing power of another major arcana, which is the Empress, that gives you abundance in all areas of your life. So abundance is coming in all areas of your life to actually free you from this. That's what you are. That's how you're getting freed, actually, with all this. We've got the Nine of Cups, we got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wealth, and we've got the card of abundance. I feel like the only time that you are going to be released from, making the right choice is at a time where you are being granted the greatest gift of all. That's why you will be in gratitude. I feel the gratitude is going to play its role, and so is the abundance, of course, the nurturing power of abundance. I really feel like the universe is going to be very, they will favor you, and they will support you, and they will get you to exactly what you need very soon. So you won't be suffering any longer and not being able to make that painful decision. Truly, I feel like you are going to be blessed with a lot. That's why you are in gratitude. So much blessings are coming in, and you are going to be freed. And that will be worth celebrating. And that also could be contributing towards the time of celebration, connected to the time. Now, for those of you who have a wedding, a special wedding, or if you have a special travel, you'll know what I'm talking about. A time where you are celebrating big, something really big. It is that timing that is releasing you and giving you a lot, giving you everything that we talked about, from wealth and riches to dreams and wishes being granted, a lot of blessings, and so much more. Okay, now, and release. Remember, release from this situation. So now we move forward to see what the Five of Cups is all about. Wow, Five of Cups is about leaving a situation, regretting it, but starting fresh. And the reason it's happening is because you're destined for a new beginning. This new beginning isn't like a normal beginning. It's a beginning that gives you a lot of realization. Again, we're talking about the swords. You see the swords, they're always to do with the swords. The swords are all about the truth. And the truth of the matter is that a lot of realizations, You will come to an epiphany. You will come to 1 or 2 epiphanies. You'll come to a lot of realization. You'll understand why it took you so long to actually make the decision, how hard it is to leave, the loss of something, grieving it, and how hard it was for you to leave or to take this decision. But you are destined for a new beginning, and one that is absolute victory. So you are overcoming obstacles, like you were told here, overcoming all obstacles and starting fresh. And where is the card that I want? It was just here. I get amazed how I lose the cards. Here we go. The gates of triumph. Did you see how I said they were going to be victorious? The gates of triumph opening, the doorways of victory opening up, and so is the Ace of Swords. It is the great victory that awaits you to uplift you to high levels of truth, understanding, and so much realizations and an epiphany or two, but mostly a great victory. That's what's waiting for you. So yes, you will overcome all this, and it'll be fantastic. Absolutely great. Okay, now we move on to the next level. The next one is the Emperor. Let's have a look at the Emperor for all, too many cards, the Emperor for all Virgos. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. We'll talk about that in a moment. And I'll cut the cards regarding the Emperor. I'll take 2. Okay, working hard on a situation. You are going to be, you have been committed, and you are committing to work hard to do something. There is a certain goal you want to reach. You've got to be very careful. Money owing to you, big money is coming. A lot of payoff, a lot of hard work is paying off. Working in teams, collaborating is also bringing on a lot of glorious profits. And you are committed. You are committed to do this so much. And you are rising beyond where you are now. But you've got to be careful and pay attention and focus so there won't be any mistakes in your money handling. When you're handling money or contracts or anything to do with money, material, agreements, contracts, you got to pay attention so there won't be any problems. Especially when you are dealing with people, teamwork, family, or other people that are in connection to, like if you're making deals between people. You are committed, and I feel like you are committing to rise beyond where you are and to see things on a high level. I also feel like you are following the rules and doing everything right and working very hard, and that's going to pay off big time. But there is also a commitment that you are working hard for, and that is coming forward, and it's going to help you big time. I feel like it might be connected to children or family or something from the past. Okay, let's have a look at the Magician. See what the Magician is all about for all Virgo. The power of Magician. The power is going to get you so powerful to the point that there will be disagreements, there will be conflict, there will be problems. The more you're empowered, the more you are fighting for your rights and fighting for the truth. Again, we have someone of air energy here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You can look at your general reading for Virgo. That will explain who this person is that you are overwhelmed with and dealing with in October. You'll get to know exactly their sign and what's going on. It seems to me like somebody might have advised you some sort of truth. Again, here, the empowerment is showing that you might be taking a stand and saying, this is what I believe, or somebody might be saying that, we have to do this. You might be in conflict even with an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or somebody that might have air energy in them. There is conflict, there is disagreement, but you are empowered and you are going to be strong. You are going to overcome this. Ultimately, you are destined for a lot of happiness, but the cost might be a little bit high. The cost might be that you might be leaving someone. I do see this. Somebody's leaving. There is the grieving and the loss of someone. This is doubled up. So it shows something is happening. There is leaving a situation. Maybe because of disagreement, somebody might be leaving. But there is action. Somebody's taking action. Somebody's leaving. And I also feel like even though you may be leaving a situation or taking action in regard to a situation, ultimately you are destined for a lot of happiness. And that's what's important. Despite of everything, you are destined for a lot of happiness in every way, in every possible way. Because we've got the heart here, it shows that you are destined for a life of happiness, to get exactly what you need. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening. And the dragon shows that you are the beam, the light. So you are the power that stands and supporting everyone that's around you. And you are going to be in gratitude for everything. Things are going to get better, even though it looks like that there is some sort of conflict, but you are overcoming all obstacles because of the universe and your guardian angels watching over you, bringing you a lot of happiness, bringing you abundance of something to celebrate that's going to give you freedom also at the time of celebration. Remember that. We've got the timing. You got wealth and riches also here, the 10 of wealth and riches. So a lot of money is coming your way. You are going to be leveling up to high levels in society, in life. You will see. You are going to be ranking high ranks also for you here, and everything we talked about, the gates of triumph, of course, showing that you are going to be having your great victory and overcoming every obstacle and ultimately becoming a winner. So a lot of blessings coming your way, big time, my dear Virgo. You are going to be celebrating and enjoying this. Prepare for this celebration that's coming, even though we've got the grieving of the loss, but we've got everything else positive around to show that you are going to get exactly what you love. You are going to be in gratitude for all the blessings coming down for you. And the greatest gift of all, emotional fulfillment to the highest level. We can't forget about these two. All your dreams and wishes being fulfilled, and wealth and riches. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up and do share with me your comments. I'd love to hear what's happening and how you can relate to all this and how you connect to it. I love hearing from you. Don't forget the Empress was there here. The most powerful message and energy out of all the deck. One of the most powerful one. Actually, these two are the three major powerful ones, which are all empowered, but the Empress is about abundance and nurturing power of your guardian angels watching over you and bringing you all the power that you need. Like magic, things are going to be booming, and empowerment, control and power over your life, and something offered that you can't refuse. And that's the end of your reading. And before I go, don't forget the Nine of Pentacles, living the life of comfort and luxury and wealth. And this is the card of wealth and riches. Both are here in your reading. Now I will end it. I wish you abundance of blessings, love and light. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't and supported me. It doesn't cost anything, just a click. The more I get subscribers, the better it is for me. So you're supporting me if you enjoy what I'm doing, and you only do it only if you enjoy what I'm doing and what the different readings I'm offering for you. Don't forget to watch your general. Another factor that I forgot to mention, when it comes to money and wealth and living a life of wealth and luxury, if you are destined to win some sort of a lotto or lottery, don't forget your lucky numbers are in the community section of this channel. They were given to me in 3 consecutive years, 2021, 2022, and 2023. So those 3 batches were nominated. I was given other numbers, but those were the ones that were chosen for the whole collective, each star sign to use. So you've got this under Virgo, your star sign. You play them with wisdom by playing very small amounts of money, not wasting money. Once a month, $3, $4, $5, you play those numbers. I don't believe in gambling. I don't believe in wasting money, hundreds of dollars for lotto or lottery. You just play $5, $10, and that's all, as long as you do it continuously every month. If you want to do it every 2 weeks, it's up to you, but every month, so it doesn't affect your budget. So that if you, the universe or your guardian angels, are destined to give you, if you're destined or if you are meant to win something big, lucrative, and your life is changing and you're escalating to levels beyond where you are today, ranking up because of great victories that are destined for you and a lot of wealth. So it might be a lotto or it may be a lottery. So even if you buy a small lottery, it'll do the trick when it's divine timing, when it's destined to happen. A lot of blessings. Namaste.